Welcome to the bad boy pod, talking bad boy bards, make a good girl nuts with the bad boy swag. Having conversations that a bad boy man sit down, relax, kick back, have a blast, enjoy the bad boy pod, brought to you.
The speaker has asked you to unmute your pussy. I'm just kidding.
Oh, oh my.
That would be a fun notification. I got that. Sorry, I said that.
I mean, honestly, if I could ask a pussy to mute, I would. Sometimes it's like enough out of you. Keep it quiet down there.
Keep that shit quiet.
Stop
that shit flopping
quiet.
around.
Oh, such a Flappy Bird. Do you remember that game?
Flappy Bird? Is that really a thing?
I think so. Email Diane, because I think it's this game where you jump and it's like the level is constantly moving up and you have to jump like from platform to platform so you don't get pushed out of, you know what I mean?
Kind of. Brother of Angry Bird?
It's a metaphor for life. No. Completely unrelated to Angry Bird.
June gloom, baby.
Oh, certainly. Well, it's like the beginning of May.
It really is, but it's really a May gloom.
It's a bit of a May gloom. It's sort of like an overcast McNast.
You're right, McNasty.
It's an overcasty McNasty, no doubt in my mind.
I love that. Yikes.
You know, so stupid. Clippy jokes, yay or nay?
Ooh, wow, Clippy. I guess
I know,
like the Slimer. He's really.
Yes,
he's like really there.
Is he a 90s icon or is it just an overdone joke?
You're right. 90s icon, overdone joke. It's a fine line. We'll put that in.
That could be a fun quiz
for a poll.
Yeah. Did you have a bonsai buddy?
Bonsai buddy. What is that? That sounds
purple.
The purple
gorilla. I think it's a gorilla.
What the fuck?
The purple gorilla that was just like on your desktop for no reason, but you had to download the bonsai buddy.
Oh my God. You are digging up memories now. This is really going to be such like a computer memory episode, isn't it?
I know. Boopity boop, beep boop, boop. Will you play I remember that one having a muh at the end.
Muh.
You know when I da 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 muh. No? Anyway, I'm Julia Davidovich and boopity boop, beep boop, boop.
It was Zoe Claren.
Okay.
When it comes, there was really like an evolution of
yes,
beeps and boops from them. I loved it. What a
such an
time.
Evolution of beeps and boops. Would you say survival of the fittest applied?
I guess. I don't know. Certainly, we all owned a Windows computer in our day.
Yeah, I had a Gateway.
Oh, embarrassing to admit.
I know. I went into a Gateway store.
Oh, my. They had those?
Wow. I remember their entire branding was that they were cow print.
Yeah, why? What? Why? Because of the field in Windows? Grazing? I don't get it.
I don't think so.
Tell me. Email Diane if you know the brains behind that entire campaign, because I don't understand it.
Wait, the grazing greens or just Gateway being a cow?
Both of it.
There must be a reason. Give me a reason for being a cow. Okay, who's your bad boy on the block this week?
Oh my God, it's several.
So do I.
Two. I mean, I guess out of the fucking park, it's clearly my AirPods.
Oh yeah, you
such
hate
a
them.
bad boy. I am sorry. What is going on with me and them? We're not friends, I guess.
I just think that like you entered your relationship expecting him to fail.
Perfection.
So of course he's gonna fail. Like you're a hater. You're a hater.
Weird thing to say. Okay, well, shots
I
fired.
mean, about AirPods at least.
Spoiled brat.
It's true. I'm a brat. I am really a brat. And
okay, well, what did they do to you this time? Like,
kill
your firstborn?
So close. They
Okay.
one of them tumbled out of my ear into what?
Ooh.
Guess what? Guess what?
Ooh, the toilet.
So close. Cat's toilet. That's what Carla
Oh,
said. He
the
was like,
litter
he heard
box.
me screaming. hmm
Wow. Well, I'm
hmm
sorry to hear
I
that.
don't know how it happened. I feel like I moved my face in one just direction.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
usually
yeah.
my hair just covers them. They're very good about staying in my very loose, wet ear holes. But
I
like
know.
this time they just really flew out and
Like my
whatever.
ear holes are definitely toyed enough that they stay in there. But like maybe after I give birth, they're gonna be so gaping they won't fit anymore. I'm gonna need post childbirth AirPods, like a diva cup.
This is how we found out that Zoe's pregnant.
No, I'm as I'm like as I'm like smoking a bowl.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
yeah.
This is her big pregnancy announcement.
Big announcement. My ear holes are toit.
Wow. Tightest ears on the block. You should have to advertise that.
I would not get pregnant right when the world is opening up and I'm expected to see people because I'm not going to be able to see them sober. That's for damn sure.
You're right. You're right. You're honestly so right. And all these people that just had babies in quarantine that are so used to being with them every single day.
And they have this
So
like weird
curious.
sense of pride about having a quarantine baby.
Oh wow. I mean, let's
And
not
I'm
even
like,
scratch that surface.
yeah, you're right.
That
I
poor
don't need to
baby.
be. I know that poor baby. Anyway, there's definitely going to be I talked about my theory on the podcast that all these kids are going to have like real social problems.
No, I don't think you've told me.
I just think like the ages that were like 3, 4, 5 during this pandemic, like that's such a monumental age for like social cues and shit like that. Also, like eating dirt and like being exposed to germs and stuff. I just worry.
Mm, helicopter parents or whatever. Is that what they're called? The ones
I
that are
just
just
mean
like
because they didn't see any other kids during this time or be exposed to the world in any way.
right. I just feel like helicopter parents are going to get worse. They're just going to be like ultra paranoid now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're gonna like bathe their kid in hand sanitizer.
Oof, which is not good for you, by the way. I mean, here's my big kooky views on hand sanitizer.
Okay,
Only
go
use it
off.
like literally when you're around germs. Like it's not a replacement for washing your hands. If you use it
No.
too much, your immunity goes down. And those are my views. My name is Zoe
If you
Clark, and I'm
no,
a holistic
I
nurse and nightmare.
no, I say use
I'm
as
married
much
to
I'd say
holistic
dump
medicine.
it. I say dump it all over that bod if you want.
Do not do
I know,
that.
but like last week when we hung out IRL, we discussed how some hand sanitizer is so wet. And
Oh my
I
god.
was exposed to some of the wettest hand sanitizer I've ever seen at Walgreens.
Honestly, industrial, like anything
would
you're going to find in
expect-
store is the wettest, loosest shit in the world. It really just gets
but it's
all of your tits.
Walgreens. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
I
it was
know.
like someone dumped a pitcher of water on my hands. Like I don't know what like do they water it down or is it just like it just feels not right. Like it better be a fucking gel. It better not leak through my fingies. It's insane.
It really leaks through. Like it's like a bowl of porridge in your hands. This one
It's
at
full
Albertsons
porridge, yeah.
smells exactly like tequila. And
Ugh.
it's kind of like I don't know, it's a real blast when it hits your face. And then someone walks by
Oh.
you after they've like sanitized their paws and you're like, oh no, someone's been drinking on the way to the store.
Knocking them back.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's wild. I'm just I don't know. I've been so tired and I know it's just because the humans I'm seeing are taking it out of me. Not even on purpose, just by existing in the same space as me.
It's true. You're right.
Anyway, leave this earth.
Multiple engagements in one day is exhausting now.
I had that.
Listen, it's hard. Now it is. I'm just like, where am I going to pee? How am I going to eat? When am I going to eat?
I haven't. I peed at somebody else's house yesterday.
Well, that's fine now, but like, what if I'm not going to a house? It's so hard.
In their sink.
I'm such a pisser. Stop.
No, you can't. You can't. I'm not ready for a public bathroom.
I'll piss all day in a public bathroom.
Well, okay.
You tell me what to do, and I'm going to listen.
Okay, well, I tell you to pee. So your first bad boy was your AirPod falling out in the cat litter.
Oh yeah, my second one is oh my god, use a Roku, but I use a Fire Back
stick.
Right. What did I
Fire
call it?
stick.
Box?
You could never remember the name of it.
I'm
And
an
it's such a
idiot.
funny name.
Firebox or stick? Which is funnier? Email Diane.
Firebox is funnier, but Fire Stick is the name.
It's Firebox. sounds
Firebox
like
is also a
Firecrotch.
thing.
Is it?
A firebox is the thing you put your valuables in that doesn't that's not flammable. So
Oh,
like,
I
you
have
put
one.
your, like,
Do not rob me.
yeah, we have one too. Don't rob us.
Can't get my important documents, baby.
Email Diane a picture of all your important documents.
I'm trying to think of literally one important document I own. But yeah. Anyway, what was the
Passport?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those are with me though. Those are in my firebox. They usually are though, I will say. Anyway, do not rob me for my passport. for my passport photo. Just gorgeous. Fire stick. Why do I just like can't even retain the name within like the last 5 seconds when you told me? Anyway, now it has ads, which I predicted, by the way.
Oh, what do you mean it has ads like on the
Like-
home screen?
When you're watching something and then it goes to commercial, if there is a commercial, it'll have like a buy it in Prime in the corner.
Uh-oh.
We knew it was coming, baby.
The old Jeff Bezos integration has arrived.
It feels like I did not consent to that, but whatever.
Yeah, that's freaky. That sucks.
Yeah. I
But
hope it
it's
just
like,
starts,
it was just...
I mean, it's obviously just for products that are on the TV, but it would be a lot funnier if it started doing the ones that you view. That would be horrible, actually.
I'm sure there's going to be Amazon Prime shows that have that shit built in. Like when you hit pause and you can see all of the actors and actresses and the song that's playing.
Was it not you that told me that they saw something that they were looking at in one of the, like, I don't know, Prime shows that they were watching?
Like that's weird.
Maybe it was Tara that told me, but yeah, she was just like, it was fuck up. I don't remember who told me now.
Like she was like looking at a pots and pans, and then like the character on the show. That's so fucked up.
So creepy. So fucking
See,
weird.
that's like
So,
a
yeah.
little beyond. I mean, I'm gonna like say that was just a coincidence, right?
Yeah. I mean, we love coincidences, don't we? Until
We're
there's a
so
pattern.
fucked. We're so fucked.
It's so scary. Whatever. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Okay.
Harvest my body, Amazon.
I agree.
Start
I'm
selling
donating my body
fucking
to.
organs there.
Yeah, I'm donating my body to Amazon when I die.
Good idea.
Thank you.
What's your bad boys?
So I went to the dentist. I had a chip in my front tooth. Now I have a slight lisp. I don't know if you can hear it when I say TH words, but it's annoying me. I had a chip in my front tooth and I got it filled in at the dentist. And now I've just grown so accustomed to seeing my mouth with the chipped tooth. It looks like I have one big tooth every time I look at my face, even though I know it, like, that's not really how it is. I'm just so used to there being such a clear distinction between these two front teeth because one has a giant chunk missing from biting a fork.
Oh my
Apparently
God.
you're not
That's
supposed
like
to do that.
every time I bite my fork, I assume I'm going to break my entire mouth. But yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
hate
now
it.
I can, when I'm biting, I'm scared to bite into things because it's like that. The dentist told me, she was like, you're probably going to have to get this filled again. It's like in a really vulnerable spot to be like re-chipped.
I will say I really avoided biting anything like with my front teeth after I got my chip, after my big RX bar rogue almond bite
Right.
into. Remember
Yeah,
that? And
that's-
it was like a frontal like chippy that didn't take the whole tooth, but like a layer. You know what I mean? Is that what
did you
yours
get it
was?
filled up?
Yeah. And then for like the first little while, it would get discolored, and then it just stopped getting discolored. I don't know what happened. It's fine now.
No,
everybody.
mine was like a chunk. It was like missing.
Oh no.
Yeah. But no one else has noticed it. Like, I guess
I have
no one
not
else is
noticed your
obsessed with my
one
mouth
tooth.
as me.
You're right. No one is, but like at the same time, I don't know that I don't see the one tooth, two tooth difference to what? No, there's not one tooth. That would be weird.
I know, and like they put the little wedge in between when they filled it, so I know that there are two teeth there, and I've flossed in between them. It's just like it's a mind fuck, man. It feels like I just got plastic surgery.
You should just walk around with a piece of floss in between it, so everyone
You're right.
knows.
So
just
everyone
to make you
knows.
feel better.
That's a really good idea. Or I'll just
Yeah.
or just bite into an apple once and I have to deal with it all over again.
Whatever the distinction of it. As someone who definitely has crowding in their mouth, I gave up on
Sure.
literally everything to do with teeth, and I don't think I'm ever gonna fix them. Email Diane
Okay.
if I should, but
No,
I
I
would
mean-
truly rather eat my own ass.
Oh.
Mm.
Look, as long as you
Just
film
that.
it, I'm there for you.
Thank you.
And I've
I
been
mean,
sleeping in.
terrible.
I've slept until after 8 p.m. 8 a.m. My lord. After 8 a.m. 3 days in a row.
Oh my god, you are depressed.
I must be. I really think I'm just exhausted from human interaction.
It is really exhausting now. It is.
So
it's
hard.
fun seeing my, it's nice, but like
Yeah,
after,
whatever.
my god, thing to thing to thing, it just can't be done anymore.
No, it certainly
tired.
can't. Okay, so first bad boy update. What are your thoughts on the rocket that crashed in the Indian Ocean?
I mean, I guess I found out about it a little late, but
Mhm.
happy to know that space junk is flying through the air.
Yeah, thank God.
I love that they can track it. I mean,
I feel like
guess
it
that
could have
they-
been so bad. And we're
I
all just
mean,
like, well,
Well, I feel like they try to make stuff crash into the ocean. You know what I mean?
do,
I don't
but
know if they
this
could
was
have
like,
controlled that, but
yeah, this was like a rogue flying piece of junk.
true. I mean, what are the odds that it could hit someone though? Really? Really? And I mean, after the year we've had, space junk, if you get hit by
This is
space
the last
junk, like,
thing we
fucking
need.
buy a lottery ticket.
That's true. That's true. Also, forgot to mention last week that it was just a quick little bad boy update when Rudy Giuliani's house got FBI
raided.
search, got the big raid. So I'm low key looking forward to what comes out of that.
Mm.
And just a very quick Josh Duggar update, unfortunately. He is out on bail right now, but
So
he
creepy.
is staying with like family friends who are putting him up. It's like, how is that even possible? But okay,
Whatever.
because he's not allowed around his own family.
Got
So,
it. Yes.
he's going back to court in the beginning of June. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he never gets to see his kids again personally.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
That
sad,
seems
but
like a
whatever.
fair punishment for being a huge perv.
I just don't fucking understand it. I don't know.
No.
I don't understand perverts. It's just so fucking sad. Look at all the lives that you're hurting. It's so sad. It's just so
Yeah,
sad. And then,
it really
for
is.
years, your poor children. Whatever. Anyway, Josh Duggar, you're a piece of shit. Oh, should we badonkadonk to our old droppies? We got rid of a few.
Okay. What? Okay, so to the droppies we got rid of. Na 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 na, ha ha. Did we get rid of sorry?
No, we did shit. Truly
Okay,
forget.
and we don't remember the other one, but there was another one. And we'll never forget that one because that
Yeah.
one was so important to us.
We are gonna miss you so much.
Such a big loss to that drop.
Thank you for your service.
We'll never forget you. Incredible news for that drop. You know what? We're gonna say that drop emancipated themselves from us,
You're right. Yeah.
and we're legally not allowed to discuss it.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It makes it sound really
Um,
cool and edgy.
We're really edgy. We're the parents of every drop. Just kidding. Don't sue us. I'd be really stressed out if we got sued. And you don't want to contribute to my anxiety. Speaking
I
of which,
do.
happy Mother's Day to all the moms.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's
so
move
that
on to
means
our
us.
bad boy of the week.
Oh wait, Rogue
oh.
bad boy. God, why
Oh.
did you take my cat a year ago?
Oh, rogue bad boy, but donk to Roxy. Look,
Love you, bitch.
anniversary. I love you too, you little skinny lass.
She was the best. Whatever.
She was
We
great.
miss you.
She was quite old, and yeah, I miss her. I do think about her from time to time.
Oh my god, do you hear that? Zoe
I'm a
thinks about
caring
my
person.
cat.
I'm extremely
She really
caring.
is.
Um,
Wow, what are those footsteps? That's Sully's little nails.
this is no. Oh my God. Speaking of Sully's little nails, Rogue Bad Boy. This was so sad.
Oh God, what happened?
So I woke up in the middle of the night to Sully screaming, and his nail got stuck on his dew claw nail got stuck on his collar. And he was struggling to get it off, and he was screaming and crying, and he was so upset. And we, were trying to get the collar off of him, but he was in a lot of pain, and it was so sad. And now he's fine, but the worst. I was so stressed out I couldn't go back to sleep for an hour or two.
It's really scary. Anything
Yeah.
that suddenly wakes you up is truly enough for me to absolutely never go back to bed again.
Oh yeah, what's going to happen the next time I sleep?
I can't. Do not wake me. If you love
what other
someone, let me
lives
sleep.
is his collar going to claim?
It's true.
So now he's running around collarless, free balling it.
Oh my God, he could be
I know.
anywhere.
He
could really be anywhere.
Except I'm usually making eye contact with him. Okay,
He
let's
can
move on to
do
our
it
bad boy of the week.
anyway.
Door is just fucking clanking for no reason. Classic.
That's
A
being
classic clank
clanky.
about. The walls are thin, and so is my patience. All right, so Bill Gates. I mean, no, not Bill Gates. He's a Mr. Bum bum bum
Mr..
bum. How's that?
Pretty good.
Yeah, he's a Mr. PC Your Girl, Bill Gates. And I will, for him, say guess your net worth. Guess his net worth. Guess your own net worth. No, his.
Guess my own net worth. 16. No, it's not. It's fuck. It's in the billions. I don't know how many billions. So 200.
129.6.
So close.
Yeah, very close. He's the second richest person in the world.
I thought
And
it was
I'm honestly
fourth.
so pleased for. Oh, maybe it's fourth now.
Who can keep up? Literally.
You're right. I
literally
think you're
who?
right. I must know. Richest man in the world.
The richest man in the world is it?
Okay, so it goes.
Mr. Musk?
Ooh, Mamma Mia!
Oh, it's
Bad
Basie.
news. It's
Bad news.
it's old Basie Bays. Okay, it's Jeff Bezos, Bernard Arnault,
Okay.
LVMH. Interesting. And then Elon, and then Bill Gates, and then Mark Zuckerfuck.
Wow, pathetic, Mark.
I know. Number 4, oh, how the mighty
Smoking
have
these meats.
fallen. Oh, smoking these meats. Love you, Mark.
Wow.
Anyway, Bill Gates, number 4. Super sad for him because he was number 1 for a little while, but I guess you should have invented Amazon.
Uh-oh. Wrong company, bitch.
Do you think that they are competing with each other?
I think they're always competing with each other. I mean, these are all men. They're literally
right.
all men. There's also a richest women's list, and you're like, do I know any of these people? No,
Yeah,
because
but,
all we
people
talk
don't
about are
take
these
that one
disgusting
seriously.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, we can only talk about the men. So he has a lot of money.
They are way fucking richer than the women. That is
They are.
a
They are.
big
They
problem.
certainly are. And he's 65, which is pretty young. I'm like, wow. He's
Ugh.
definitely in my age range to date, at least.
I can't. Right. You're really right.
Yeah. So he's really been in the news because he got that D, badonkadonk to their 27 years of
Huge
marriage.
Sad.
But apparently Melinda's been meeting with lawyers since 2019. Girl's been trying to get out.
Wow. This has been in secret. Does he not know? Have they both known?
No, I think they both knew.
Wow. I mean, it sounds like it. Sounds like a nice slow burn for them.
No
Ugh.
prenup. They went into
Wow.
that marriage raw dogging it. And I mean, 3 kids, which is not that many considering how much money they have. They have said they're going to donate 95% of their wealth. And to this point, together, they have given $50 billion to charitable causes. As of 2020, though, and Bill Gates is currently worth $129 billion, and they've only given away $50 billion throughout their entire lifetime together. So I don't know. Like,
he's
doing, if we're comparing him to other billionaires, fine. He's given a lot of his money, but like, he really hasn't.
No, I saw some numbers that were pretty low when they're talking. I mean, who can trust all the numbers? I do not. I need one source to give me one number.
Yeah.
But someone's saying that this is only 4% of their income.
Right. So what are you trying to prove?
Like, yeah. I mean, not even, no.
So
a good
apparently
Jew would give like what, 10% of your income? I forget the rules.
Yeah, I mean, look, what do you need $129.6 billion for? Jeff Bezos is still the richest man alive, even after they got that D. And Mackenzie has given a fair amount of money away, but I'm not like gonna, suck her asshole or anything for it. Just saying, no offense, Mackenzie. I know she's asked.
She's gonna do really well, though. I mean, can you imagine? Melinda. I'm just picturing her, like her life. Like who's she gonna date? Who's she gonna go for? We're like really on Melinda launch. Oh, can you imagine?
Timothy and Melinda 2021. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
So I think it's gonna be a hot young man.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be full coog.
I think it's gonna be Lenny Kravitz.
Hello. Well, she escaped to a private island when the news broke that was like $135,000 a night to stay there, and people are mad at her.
I mean, I'm a little pissed, but at the same time, whatever. I guess if I had that much money and everyone was talking about my Big D.
Yeah, I know.
I'd be like, I'm using my wealth to
like let me do this for now. No, I mean, look, whatever happened, I side with Melinda, of course. But apparently in the beginning of their marriage, as part of their agreement, Bill Gates was given permission to spend a few weekends a year with his ex-lover where they would discuss their lives and what have you.
It sounds really annoying. I'm sure they did it in like a hot balloon or something weird.
Yeah, like nude in a sauna. Like, I don't think this is necessary.
Fun.
I mean, why would you negotiate that into your marriage contract if you're not planning on fucking this person?
I do not
like I don't have any rules about who I can see and for how much time in my wedding contract.
Yeah, I mean, okay, sure. And
brag alert.
It sounds like a fun one. I mean, it just makes them sound like swingers when I don't even think it's that. It's just like so weird.
I think he just wants to get
just see your fucking friend.
Somebody else. I agree.
Jesus.
I agree. And okay, wait. His house in Seattle is worth $131 million. And it has listen to this ratio of bedrooms to bathrooms. And we'll get into it deeply, I'm sure. Okay. 7 bedrooms. Big, but like for a $131 million house, 7 bedrooms isn't like, you could definitely get more than that, I think. Whatever. And then 18.75 bathrooms.
Why? And is this counting bathrooms or just toilet holes? Because like,
well, I mean, I'm sure the percentages add up. So a 0.75 would be, I believe, a bath room that has a shower but no bathtub.
You're right.
But I mean, I'm sure there are a couple half baths in that 18.75
that are just like, oh my god,
that are just adding
half bath
up.
City.
I bet it's half bath city.
Every kid has their own at least half bath, I'm sure.
Every kid, well, they're 3 kids, so they each have like 4.5 bathrooms or something.
And then like guest rooms, and then like what? Like, do they have maybe like a parlor with a bathroom attached?
Well, they have so many. They have so many amenities at their house, which is called Xanadu 2.0.
Suck my ass.
I know.
They have like a foyer bathroom, which I guess is just a powder room.
Yeah,
like
well, they
powder
definitely
room city.
There must be a powder room in every room.
Powder room in every room. It's a dream. My name is Zoe Klein.
That's the Microsoft guarantee. Also, also, so apparently the rumor that's circulating is that one of the reasons Melinda wanted to get that DWET was because Bill Gates and Jeffrey Epstein were a little bit
Little
too friendly.
pals.
They were
Yeah.
kind of pals. So he met with Jeffrey Epstein several times after he was convicted in Florida.
I can't. Like,
It's like,
it's
you
so
knew.
creepy. You knew.
And Melinda warned him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, believe your fucking girlfriend, idiot, wife,
well,
whatever.
Doesn't matter. And apparently they were meeting about like fundraising for the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and he was going to give money to it, but it was like he was trying to negotiate. I don't understand money, and so that's part of the reason some of this stuff gets a little too smart for me. Got to be honest, but it's okay.
Same excuse.
I could definitely talk about 18.75 bathrooms as long as needed. You know, we could just
all day.
fill the whole thing up. But I won't.
We can riff on toilet holes till the fucking cows come home. But when it
please.
comes to amounts, percentages, and kickbacks, mama, no understanding.
Certainly no kickbacks. Yeah, but I guess there was like Jeffrey Epstein was trying to negotiate something where he was going to give a bunch of money, but he also wanted money back. But the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is low-key sketchy.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely sounds that way. There's no way that rich people are giving money and obviously not getting money back.
Yeah, no, that's true. Okay, so in 2007, there was a what's it called? Bombshell story.
Ooh, hello.
And I like read part of it, but basically, you know, their foundation has given a lot of money to public health projects like AIDS, tuberculosis, like funding the polio vaccine and doing like sustainable sanitation stuff globally, which is when he drank the poop water on Jimmy Fallon.
Oh my God, he was obsessed with it. Just
such a humanizing moment.
Like there is stop. There is absolutely nothing wrong with choosing, and like I know that celebrities love putting their name on 1,000 things, but like stick to one thing and like put your fucking head in the game and put your money where your mouth is and all that shit. Like really
they
spread
great. That money out.
But he was obsessed with diarrhea. Absolutely obsessed.
Yeah, he loves poop. I mean, maybe there was like some scat play going on with him and Melinda and she was over it. I'm just guessing. Allegedly that we just made up.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, so this LA Times article is basically saying they've given all of this money for these public health issues, but the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation also invests money into corporations. So like they basically they have their own investments under the foundation name. So like the foundation keeps making more money and they're like, we're going to donate as much money as we can, but it's like they donate 5% of the money that those stocks make, and then the 95% that's left they reinvest.
Okay.
So that's not great. And they invest in bad companies. Like this article is talking about this child in Nigeria who got vaccinated for polio through the work of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, but there was also a oil plant in the town over that had like toxic fumes coming out of it all the time and causing a lot of people to have respiratory problems. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation had invested in that specific oil refinery or whatever it was. So it's like, okay, you're doing this good work, but you're also like funding oil companies and other ones like Dow Chemicals and some pharmaceutical companies. So it's just this weird sort of like, I don't know, sketch. It's sketch.
It is sketch. And I don't know. It's definitely never for. Okay, I get that people like helping people. I get it. But I also think it's more about, you know, whatever they get from it and just the name that they're putting on it. It's obviously mostly that. And the fact that you've dedicated your life to it now is no more to me than just you're probably tired of working.
Yeah.
Did you want to drink poop on television? So like I don't know.
Rehab your image, drink some shit.
Don't you just like move there or like move somewhere else and live there and like revolutionize or something instead of just like sitting back in your weird, Mountain View? Where does he even live? I mean, I'm sure he has several places.
Yeah, well, he does. But Xanadu 2.0
My
with
earphones cut out. Did you say Washington?
I did. They've also given a lot of money to public education reform efforts, and including like they've put some money into charter schools and the Common Core curriculum, and sort of like pressured public schools to adopt the Common Core curriculum, but didn't take into account that not all the schools were going to have the resources necessary to implement the changes they were saying to implement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like the fucking home renovation shows. They just
It
put
is.
up a
It
big
is.
front.
It's like,
Here's our beautiful
right.
thing, and then they, it's left to you. To
Right now you have to pay it off, and it's like,
no one has the resources.
they also, I mean, and they've backtracked a lot. Like almost this, I was reading this article about everything they've done in the schooling and like the public education system. And it was like, we're going to institute the Common Core. And like 4 years later, they were like, okay, maybe that wasn't a good idea. And then they were like, we're going to, they were like very much pro testing. Like they were like, pro evaluating teachers based on the results of their students' standardized testing. They like championed that super hard, and then they were like, well, you know what, now that we did that for 5 years, maybe like billionaires shouldn't be involved in schooling. I don't know.
God, that is so fucking weird. That is really weird that you need billionaires to step in. I just don't know why no one can seem to find the funds to give to actual public schools that just, are literal human right.
Right. Well, it's like, if you want to, I don't know. I'm not a school teacher. I don't know anything about, oh no, I'm not. I quit.
Okay.
I quit.
You quit the
big time.
force.
The force, exactly. It just seems that like whatever some rich person putting money into a public school is pushing, what is their intention for having a...
Let me relate it to TV. Anytime you've ever seen like people raising money for schools, it's all private bullshit. But like if you would apply that to a public situation, it's going to be like lobbying.
Right.
It's bullshit. It's just like, here are my, I don't know, put our hot dogs in your school lunches. Here's my big idea. Like, use our hot dogs, use our blanks.
It's like, who do you know? Who's like, you're pushing this Common Core stuff, right? Like, who's making those books? Are you getting money from that? Who's like sending out these speakers and test tubes and what have you? Like, something's up.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get how all that
Something's
works.
fishy.
It all sounds pretty fishy to me. And yeah, email Diane if you can describe that to both of us, because
yeah,
she's
and this last thing,
a principal.
She's such a good principal. This last thing is another thing I don't understand at all, but it seems important, especially now. So he got involved in like the vaccine development stuff pretty like before COVID even hit the US. He was like in on this shit. And as someone who is in tech and also like does a lot of this public health shit, he has regularly like proven that he's committed to drug companies' right to control the manufacture of their products and like the patents and stuff. And recently, Boss Man Biden lifted the patents for the COVID vaccines, but Bill Gates had met with his like the person in charge of that type of stuff like the week earlier to push for them not to lift the patent so that they would stay private and that the drug companies would make as much money as possible. So he's this person that is like an advocate for public health and like giving polio vaccines to Nigeria and stuff. But at the same time, he is against
backroom deals.
Yeah.
You're so mean. That's so
And his whole
fucked.
thing is that he claimed that protecting the intellectual property of these companies would not impact the global vaccine production, which doesn't even make sense.
So how is he benefiting from it?
Right. I mean, he must be he probably has a bunch of money in like the, whatever company produces these vaccines, or whether it's the distribution, like the people who distribute what the ingredients of the vaccines, or, he has money somewhere in there that he doesn't want he doesn't want the world to be vaccinated because that means he's losing some of that money, honey. And he, I'm sure, had fronted so much of it because, like, you know, their money was instrumental in getting the vaccine made, from what I understand. But
That is fucked.
he wants that kickback.
I hate it. That is so fucked.
Yeah, isn't that fucked up?
I hate it. I really hate it. It makes sense that this country has truly most of the vaccines, I guess, but like,
Yeah.
what a fucking world. It is. It's such a privilege to live here and also so fucked at the same time.
Isn't that weird?
It is really such a mind fuck. It is like the most selfish nation in the world.
It's so selfish.
I don't get it. Well,
I don't get it either.
I mean, whatever. I guess it's.
I mean, and all this stuff is so far over my head. Like the patents on drug stuff, like who is getting money from what, why. It's all like
because no one wants to think
confusing.
About this boring, confusing shit that like is evil in this world, and like who
It's
actually
so,
wants to
like-
put any energy towards this? Because it's like I can't believe there are not rules in place, or that we have to depend on billionaires to bail us out of situations who expect like fucking loans. Like he's a loan jerk. He's like
Yeah,
he's bad.
he is.
Yuck. What a
and it's
world.
all through the guise of him being charitable and saving the world and this and that. But everything he does, it's like, okay, so what's in this for you? You know, like he did, you know, help with tuberculosis research and AIDS research, and his money did do that. But also, like, how much bad has he done given how much money he's invested in companies like these huge oil refineries that are spilling shit into the oceans or whatever?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it feels a little more like a white savior kind of bullshit thing.
yeah.
Whatever.
So drink your fucking poop water. I
Drink
mean,
poop water.
it's just
You sound like a good person on in just
like
on the
comparing you
fucking
to
surface.
Jeff Bezos. Like comparing you to Jeff Bezos isn't the thing to do because like maybe you've given more money than him or whatever, but like it just y'all are both bad. Like you're all bad.
You're never gonna run out of money. Microsoft. is never
Why
gonna
did you
tank.
have to start? No, Microsoft is not going to tank. As much as like it seems every Surface Pro commercial, I'm like, this company is going down, but they just won't kick it.
Maybe that's why he's really. I don't know. He has such a vibe to him. It's just disturbing.
Also, he has an iPhone. There's no way he has a Droid or something.
Yeah. Someone find a photograph of him
Please,
With a-
I mean,
with a droid.
Well,
I don't
you-
know what we're putting in this slimer because I
Although,
forget
now
what we
that
were
I-
talking about this whole episode.
well, we'll definitely put some poop water in the Slimer.
Oh my God,
you know,
yes.
maybe definitely like Melinda
Call us.
Gates. Melinda Gates would be a great guest on the pod.
She would really
yeah,
like us,
I think so too. So I think in terms of Billiard Gates, we're good.
Yeah, you've certainly watched the Nathan For You, Finding Francis.
Yes, I have.
The Bill Gates impersonator is the weirdest man on earth.
Yeah, very, very
Just-
strange man. We'll put a picture of him in Wilmer.
Oh man, when he sings what is it? Ding Dong Daddy from Dumas. Do you
Okay.
remember that?
No, I don't. I haven't
Okay.
seen it that many times.
I'll put it
I
in
mean, you're
stories
like,
for all you Diane heads.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Hit up that stories. 200 followers on Instagram. So shout out to
Hello.
us. Hopefully we don't dip below that by the time this comes out. Also, I would like to say that last week we were talking about the COVID crisis in India and Boss Man Biden should do something. And he lifted the patents on those vaccines. So that's the Diane effect if I've ever
Oh,
seen it.
we did it. Thank you, Diane.
We did
for
it. Thank
having
you
a
so much to
podcast.
Diane. She's the change Bill Gates wants to be.
Yeah, Bill Gates wishes he was a
Bill
pinky
Gates.
ring on her
wishes.
finger.
Although she would. She'd go to Xanadu and she would stink up 18.75 out of 18.75 of those bathrooms. That's for damn sure. Yeah.
She
And
would
that's
love
her
it.
that's what she would love it.
He gives off like black toilet paper vibes for sure.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like he is
definitely.
Because who's the actual one that has black toilet paper?
It's Simon Cowell.
Thank you. Weird
Yeah.
choice. I mean, I don't want to see my own poo, and I guess
I don't either.
Neither does Bill
well,
Gates.
No,
Guess
he
a
might
no.
really want to see it.
I know. I'm like he either hates poo or he loves it. I cannot tell.
Well, I think the poo thing is like the poo water is used. I'm sure that all of his toilets are poo water toilets that like go into the garden or whatever. And he definitely drinks the poo water. It's like filtered through his own filtration system, like under his house. Do you hear my lisp? It's definitely there. Email Diane.
I don't hear it, but like, you know what? I definitely commend him for making poop into water. Like, what a Jesus.
Yeah.
What a fucking Microsoft Jesus and everything.
Such a true Jesus moment for Bill.
I know that he loves technology and this is just like such a strive for him, but like, I don't know. I'm sure there are other things they need. And
I guess the real question is how young is his next partner going to be? Because I'm going to put her at a 40. He's 65. So I feel like 40 is a good guess.
yeah, he's going to find a hottie 40. Do you think, I think she's going to be like like a Kimberly Guilfoyle kind of situation, like a
Ooh.
wild card, like someone who's just
Okay,
like batting for
okay.
the wrong political team and
Yes.
kind of like a kooky bookie.
Okay, I'm excited for this to happen.
Yeah.
And whoever Melinda decides to date, I hope they stay out of the spotlight, and we never know.
Honestly, yeah. I hope it's like Shaggy or something. Someone.
Oh, I would love for
Just
her to
like-
date Shaggy.
I don't know where I'm getting all these.
Okay,
picks from for him.
let's match make this.
Yeah.
Make match this.
Melinda-
Matchmake. Anyway,
Ooh, wait, one more.
okay.
Just like a random that guy from Maroon 5. Can you just
Not
imagine them?
Adam Levine.
That's his name. Yes.
Adam Levine is married to Bahati Prinsloo, who's a legitimate model. But you know what? No shade to Melinda. She can swing it.
That's fine. I don't know who anyone's married to. Except
Well,
Diane, baby.
that's why I'm here.
Except
I'm
Zoe.
the what's it called?
I know who
I'm
Zoe's
the
married to.
county registrar.
You really are. Thank you.
I am. Hollywood County. Okay, so let's shut the door on Bill Gates.
Shut this
I'm going to
laptop
say
off
they
his
have
face.
met. I'm going to say Mark McGrath and Bill Gates have met.
It's a possibility. Where though?
I
Like,
mean, they
where?
love the 90s.
They love.
I'm gonna
the
look it
90s,
up.
90s icons.
Bill Gates and Mark McGrath. Let's see.
I guess we like barely talked about
Bill
probably all
Gates.
this like shisty stuff he did, likely when he was starting out. But I didn't research it. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't look that up either. I was very focused on trying to figure out.
You can watch a shitty.
I don't see any pictures of Bill Gates and Mark McGrath. So maybe they never met, or maybe there's just no photographic evidence. Who can
They
say?
met at I don't know. Probably one of. Well, no, not. I don't think Epstein and McGrath have met. I don't think that
No, I
McGrath
don't
has
think
enough
so.
money to kind of be
I
included in
agree.
that tier. He kind of attacks
agree.
rich people.
Yeah,
No
I don't
shade to
think.
McGrath's wealth at all.
No, I don't think Mark McGrath was really in that club.
You're right. I have to pee before we do TV talk, so let me just
TV talk.
myself out.
Guess who's back and just peed in the toilet? I think.
Mm. I'll never tell.
You peed in one of Bill Gates' toilets. Dream
did.
come true. Dream pee.
It was a long trip.
Do you have any good boys? Thought I'd ask.
Oh yeah. Do we do that before TV talk? You're right. Oh, sesame
Yes.
sticks, baby. I guess I'll put them in the slimer this week.
What? You got sesame sticks?
I got like a whole vat of sesame sticks. I mean, there was no like bag to scoop.
Honey
you know.
bunches of oats. That sounds good.
And when you dip them in mustard, baby, not like
No. Get out of my house.
It's a good mustard. It's a good musty. It's a nice DG. Oh yeah, you hate everything. I forget.
Don't come at me with douchey. Like that's gonna make me want to eat that nasty shit. No way. Maybe in a vinaigrette, but beyond that, get out of my house. I
Your
mean,
ass.
I'm upset.
You're such a bitch. Okay, who's your good boy, idiot?
Well, no, I don't even have one. I just
Worst week ever.
Let me think. A horrible week. Do I have a good boy? Do I have a good boy in this house? Not a single good boy in this house.
Wow, not a single good boy in this house.
I
Unfortunately.
don't think, at least. I mean,
Too bad for you.
yeah, too bad for me. I don't know. It's like it sucks. Honestly, I'm living in constant fear that my chip is going to fall off, and it's making it so I can't eat anything I want to eat.
That is honestly scary. It is scary.
Like I don't even
You know when you
I ate a
like,
Cars cracker, and I love water crackers.
she loves water crackers. You have no
I
idea.
love them.
You have no idea.
I love them, but I don't even know where I can bite it. You know, I have to go like all the way in the back. I have to like shove it all the way in the back. It's man,
Honestly, she's
to
just
live my life.
She's like showing an air wiener
Air
in her mouth.
cracker.
Air cracker.
Okay,
It is an air cracker and an air cracker.
it's an air cracker. Look, we've all been there.
Definitely. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, let's do TV talk. Boinky boink.
Fair enough.
TV talk. Great. Okay, well, we can talk about the finale of The Circle.
Oh boy.
I am so happy Delisa/Trevor won. And did you know that she found out she was pregnant with a new one? Another one, to quote DJ Khaled, while she was in The Circle.
What?
And now she is fully preg, you know.
Wow.
Well on her way to, she's growing a baby in there. Yeah, so not only did she catfish her way to, how much was it? $100,000, but she also
Wow.
has another baby on the way.
She catfished everyone using her husband's shit, and it was
I mean,
really,
and
really
if-
good.
That's a flex.
It is actually. I mean,
That
this
is
was-
a flex.
If I had to say there was like a perfect season of reality television, this may be it.
It was very satisfying because I feel like I'm always kind of initially rooting against the catfish because they're liars.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
she was right. Like she won, and I don't think she would have won.
I mean, I'm just pleased as Peppers, and like
Yeah, I'm pleased as Peppers.
just I don't know. I'm just like, she played such a good game, and she like did it with like knowledge and heart, and
So
she
much
just
heart.
like she played it well, you know.
She did. I'm so proud of her. So shout out to her.
Yeah.
And okay, so this is something interesting
Mhm.
about The
Wow.
Circle.
Okay.
So on the same day I watched the finale of the US Circle, I watched the finale of the UK Circle season 1. And in season 1, instead of having a rating system where they just ranked the players from favorite to least favorite, they
Such a
rated them
weird-
on a scale of 1 to 5. Okay.
Okay.
But in the finale, everyone gave people 1s and 2s. And so the person who won because one person gave them a 5, and it's like, I understand why they changed the rating system to most favorite to least favorite instead of just on a scale of 1 to 5, because everyone can vote 1 and it can totally fuck with the ratings.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
And the person who
wild.
won did not deserve to win. It was so dumb. I hated it. But now I'm watching
Jeez.
season 2 of the UK, and there's an older gentleman playing himself, and he brought his cat. And we'll put a picture of him and Wilmer. His name is Tim. He is extremely charming Santa Claus type gentleman.
God, I want to see this
Yeah.
now. Maybe I should just go to.
Well-
Should I just skip season 1, or is it not?
I don't know. Season 1's fun. You can decide. It's up to you.
Whatever. Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I will watch it.
I look forward to hearing whether you do or not. Moving on. Did you watch Elon on SNL?
No, did you?
I did.
Oh my god. Okay, tell me about it. Did you?
I just
you
wish he
loved
didn't.
him.
No, I did not. Like it wasn't good. Like I don't know why Miley Cyrus couldn't have done double duty. I just like stand by that. I will stand back by that till the day I die. They sort of gave him a chance to redeem himself and say like, in the beginning of the pandemic, I was dumb and said masks don't do anything. Like they kind of gave him room to do that. He did like an entire weekend update segment about Dogecoin, but then apparently Dogecoin crashed. Like everyone thought it was going to surge
Yeah, I heard about that.
after he hosted, but it crashed. So that's funny.
I can't. I hate everything.
I know. I mean, I just like there was no reason. There was no reason for him to be there. It just was stupid.
Mm.
Like it
just,
it's
like-
literally just why.
I don't know. Just give a platform to someone else who's not the richest fucking person, or fourth rich, or third. We already went over this, but wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Fuck
know.
that guy.
No thanks.
Fuck you,
I
Lauren.
agree.
Come on, man.
I know. I guess he wants to go to space.
Lauren wants to go to space. It's the only reason he didn't.
Lauren wants to start SNL on Mars. He wants to expand the SNL universe, literally.
Oh, God. Tonight.
So that's that.
This space rock.
Beautifully put.
Thank you.
Any other TV talks?
Oh, I really beavered through the entire last season of Shrill. It came out.
Oh, you beavered it. How was
beavered
it?
it down, guzzled it right down. It was good, as usual. I love it.
Yeah, it's
I
a
fucking
sweet
love
show.
Shrill.
I love A.D. Bryant.
So fucking funny.
Great cast.
Literally
and I
the
will
best.
watch at some point.
Have you seen? Yeah, so you're caught up. You just need to see the third.
I think so. I
It's
think
a
I
good
saw
one.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's really
okay,
like
I'll watch it. I mean, how fast is it?
It's 8 episodes, but it just goes so fucking
Oh.
fast. It's just like boom, boom, boom.
That's
boom.
so easy.
It is so easy, but like I don't know. It's so funny because it's just I don't know. It's so realistic. I think
Yeah.
very uncomfortable.
Did you watch the Son of Sam documentary?
I started it, but it's boring the
Docuseries.
fuck out of me.
I know it's kind of boring.
I don't know why.
It's not the best murder doc I've ever seen. But he is like, Yonkers icon, like true Yonkers legend. So it's hard for me to like say it's boring because we're
You're
sort of
right.
one and the same.
You could be related.
We could be. And then any other bad boys on the block or
Or
TV talks?
TV talks on
rather?
the block.
TV talks on the blocks.
I feel like there was one. I mean, there was no Law and Order this week.
I really wish.
Where are you? What was there though? I feel like I like breezed through something else, but maybe I didn't. You're not watching 90 Day Fiance.
I'm not. I don't think I'm going to. I'm so sorry.
I would never force anyone
Um,
to watch Happily Ever After or whatever.
I'm really excited
can
that
never remember.
Z-Way's show is starting tonight. I cannot wait.
That's gonna be great.
I know. See, I don't even have, even though this isn't coming out until Thursday, I can safely say Z-Way's show is great. I
Yeah.
already know it.
Yeah, it's gonna have everything. It's funny and it's gonna have all this
everything.
great.
I've seen the trailer so many times.
I know,
And I still laugh.
I still laugh every time. I can't wait. It's gonna
I
be
can't wait.
great. And Pose. Are you watching season 3?
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, is it? I think this is the final too.
I'm not caught up. I'm not caught up with Pose. It was so sad. I
So
can't.
sad. It is sad, but amazing casting, and it's so good. Oh yeah. Wait, and I also
What?
finished. I finished that personality test documentary. It wasn't that good, but it did.
Oh,
The good
okay.
parts were like the investigative shit about how they use it, like to not hire people with disabilities and who
Oh,
they may
great.
think have mental illness and a whole slew of other things that are
like problematic.
extremely problematic. Yeah, so that
Yeah.
sucks.
That
So
does
anyway, I
suck.
mean, it is kind of a good watch, but like, also sad.
Jerry and I watched that movie on Netflix, The Mitchells versus the Machines. It's like an animated movie.
Oh
It was
yeah,
cute.
everyone's watching it. Is it?
It's about like the plague of technology. Like, I'm not saying it was like the most unique concept, but it was a fun little adventure, I would say.
Well, Bill Gates is crying.
I know. Bill Gates is so upset over this movie starring Danny McBride.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
So first and foremost, please give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and write a review. Gosh dang it. Diane will send you a pin. She'll send you a personalized note from Diane, from herself, dare I say.
Zoe actually likes yelling at people, so she will continue to do this. At the end of
I will
every
chastise
episode.
you. Oh, you just wait. It's gonna happen. Okay. And then shop.badboypod.com if you want a tea. Literally no pressure. I'd rather you write a review if you have to choose between the two. But it's a false choice. You can do both.
Yeah, or give us a 1-star and just be funny.
Ugh, I mean, I'd rather
Please.
5. Let's be honest.
I mean, I'd rather a 5.
Okay. Yeah. And then I'm going to as well just, throw it out there that if you have a bad boy on the block, if you have a good boy, if you have a picture of Kevin James in a tank top, literally anything you want, advice, life advice, financial advice,
Diane
email
fan art?
Diane.
Oh, financial
Diane
advice.
fan art,
Yeah,
of
she's
course.
very good with that.
She's very good with money. Email Diane at badboypod.com and she will respond.
In a timely manner.
I mean,
Which is
Certainly. Within
literally-
4 to 5 business days.
And then in her signature, it has like, do not print out this email, respect the environment. So you know she's a good person.
She goes green.
She goes green, baby.
And then absolutely, I mean, this is an absolutely. I think I said everything, right?
I think you said everything.
Oh, follow us at Bad Boy Podcast across the board.
Who can forget? We want
Who can
201 Instagram followers. That would make
Give
me
us that
simply come.
201, baby. Make Julia come. Easiest orgasm of her life.
You're
I'm
right.
assuming.
You're right.
I don't know much about it. Orgasms, that is.
I don't know much about orgasms. My name is Zoe Clark.
Brought to you by Lady Parts.